that the Speaker of our State House of Assembly, giving credence to a competent court order from Federal High Court, not even a State High Court, from Federal High Court to you, I understand Justice Riemann of the Uyo Federal High Court, gave an order in a case and matter before him that was brought before him by a defected member of the House of Assembly, asking the court who was trying to seek safety under the court, that the court should compel the leader of the State House of Assembly not to declare the seat vacant. It is not PDP that went to court. It is not the governor that went to court. It is not the Speaker that went to court. It is the defecting member of the State House of Assembly who sought redress in court. And the court gave a very consequential order that the seat should be declared vacant. And the Speaker, in compliance to that court order, declared the seat of that member vacant, based on the order of the court. And I think we have to be very clear on this. The next thing we heard was that hoodlums were mobilized to the court. And of course, you've been seeing some trending videos in the social media, where just 3 members will sit with the member representing a synodom, of course, which is the local government of my leader, the former Senate minority leader, as the new Speaker, using his hands as a gavel in a House of Assembly of 26 members. 3 members will sit to say they have impeached the Speaker, and actually adjourn their so-called kangaroo session until today. Only for us to hear this morning, and before today, 2 days ago, they withdrew all the details of the other members of the House of Assembly. Only for us to hear this morning that over a contingent of over 1,000 policemen have taken over the House of Assembly, just to allow 3 members to sit and decide the fate of the over 6 million of Akwa Ibom people. And most importantly, we are worried about the ethnic correlation that is being brought into this battle. Akwa Ibom has been known to be one united, peace-loving people, all working under the same roof. And in the words of former President Jonathan, I don't think there is any ambition that is worth the blood of any Nigerian. So I think today I came to the floor of the Senate to reinforce my earlier point of order that I raised. That this point of order, that this issue that we have raised in Akwa Ibom State is very cogent and verifiable. And it is very palpable. You could feel the growing tension in the state. And we have called the attention of the Senate this morning. And I'm very happy with my colleagues. I say, may God thank all of them, and may God bless each and every one of them, because in the 4 walls of the chamber, we are seen as senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That threats and injustice to one is threat and injustice to all. Today, it might be Akwa Ibom for some personal reasons. Tomorrow, nobody knows who it will be. We believe that what is morally wrong cannot be politically correct. So we have called the attention of the global community, we have called the attention of Nigerians, and we have called the attention of Nigerian Senate and National Assembly to the pending threat to peace of Akwa Ibom. I believe that democracy is government of the people, by the people, and for the people. We cannot afford to take our personal interests above the interest of our people. So I believe that since the Senate has set up a committee to look into this matter and report back to the Senate in the next 48 hours, and we have insisted that the police must vacate the premises of the House of Assembly, because it is a constitutional government, and we must obey the doctrine of separation of powers. We cannot afford to stop a constitutionally recognized sector of government from carrying out its constitutional duty. I think it's an infringement of our constitution, it's an infringement of our fundamental human right, and it's a threat, it's a pending threat to truncating a democratically elected government in Akwa Ibom State to achieve a a personal agenda. So I believe that, I mean, representing the people of our state, I think I owe them a responsibility to bring this to the notice of the general public, Nigerians, and the Senate, without fear or ill will. I'm not afraid of anything because I believe that power comes from God. So I think on this note, I want to wait and then also look forward to this investigation by the relevant committee of the Senate, and I'll make my own contributions as well. So we are bringing this further reinforcing the fact that there is a threat to democracy in Akwa Ibom State. We've been known to be peace-loving people, and that this threat, if not checkmate or handle on time, might throw the state into other anarchy and turbulence and violence. The assembly, if it's not to impeach the governor, and is it possible for 3 members or 5 members to impeach a governor in a House of Assembly that has 26 members? I think it's uncalled for. It is unfortunate. What else can you achieve by taking over the House of Assembly? If your target is not the governor of the state? Well, I think for me, he still remains my leader, and he's my leader in all ramifications, and I will still maintain it everywhere I find myself. I represent PDP, and Senator Bassey is now with the APC. I cannot stand in the gap for whatever reason, and but I mean speaking from a position of what has happened in the State House of Assembly. Their so-called elected speaker is from Senator, which is where my leader comes from. So I think I want to leave it at that. It's not left for you to decipher. Yes, I've been put under lock and key. Who knows anywhere? We know where all the PDP lawmakers are, but we don't know where the other 5 lawmakers. We don't know where they are. But who knows? Maybe in their mindset, 5 can impeach a governor. In the State House Assembly. You see, it is good for us to bring this into public domain, because where the people no longer feel safe by the protection of government, they might have to resort to other areas of defending themselves. I'm not saying we are not a violent people, but who is bringing violence into Akwa Ibom all of a sudden? Just because of elections? Elections will come and go, but the people and the state will stay. We are here to protect the lives of the people and also bring about their well-being, and not to oppress them because we have authority from anywhere else. There's no authority that is above the authority of the Almighty God. I'm in Abuja. I said I'm in Abuja as at 2 p.m. This information was brought to my attention as at this morning, and I have very gory pictures on my phone on the little stage of the House of Assembly. What I'm saying is that it is unacceptable, it is undemocratic to even think about sealing off a legitimate arm of government. That's what we're saying. I think that the one boasting that they own the federal might. Akwa Ibom has had 3 commissioners of police in 1 month. I've been made to understand that it is a new commissioner of police that has ordered this siege of the House of Assembly. Because maybe the former police commissioner understood the tenets of a democratic ideology. That you cannot tamper with the judiciary, you cannot tamper with the legislature, which is the parliament, and you cannot tamper with the executive. So maybe it is the refusal of the police commissioner to carry out their orders of sealing off a legitimate arm of government of a state that led to his removal yesterday. And we understand a new one has been deployed today. So for a state that has experienced 3 commissioners of police in less than six weeks, then it leaves much to be desired. So I don't know, but I'm telling you that, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly is under siege.